Sir, I'm a little uncomfortable with the way we've been having our Monday morning meetings.
A little uncomfortable?
Well, extremely uncomfortable with meeting in your bathroom, sir, while you're in the tub.
Well, I'm wearing a tie.
I can see that, sir.
Over the weekends, I play ball with the kids, do yard work, and play tennis, so by Monday, my muscles are very sore. Spending all day in a hot tub's the only thing that helps.
Have you tried?
Wrapping myself in cabbage leaves? Yes, I have.
Actually, sir, I was thinking of Tiger Balm pain-relieving patches.
Tiger Balm, a little jar with a tiger on it?
Yeah, right. Tiger Balm. It's been around for about 100 years.
Jinkies.
And now Tiger Balm comes in these neat pain relief patches.
Could you hand me that duck there?
You just stick the patch on where it hurts. Same Tiger on the package.
Uh-huh.
And Tiger Balm's pain relief patches are very fast-acting and long-lasting, so we wouldn't have to meet in your bathroom every Monday.
And I'd be less pruny, and your report wouldn't be in the microwave.
What?
I dropped your report in the tub, so I put it in the dryer, but it caught fire, so my wife doused it with water and put it in the microwave. Let me just go grab it.
No, don't get up, sir.
Oops, sorry. Sitting back down.
Long-lasting, fast-acting, pain-relieving Tiger Balm patch. Works where it hurts.
So, like I told FADA, I needed to make contact with Sam Slushbringer, or whatever the heck his name is, and I need to find him quick, before Chief Balzanari took a rubber hose and a pair of pliers to him. The chief seemed sold on Sam as the killer, but I wasn't convinced. I got Sledge Stinker's Sam's number from Officer Smythe and decided to contact him at his home by phone and arrange for a meeting. FADA, what's my password? I forgot it.
It is 1234, darling. Remember? We agreed on that because it would be easy for you to remember.
Oh, that was very smart of me.
That was my idea, darling.
Oh, yeah? Well, turns out you should have picked an easier one. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3,
4.
I got it. Okay, 4. There. It's ringing.
It is supposed to.
Ha ha.
Hello, Schlesinger residence?
Yeah, hello, Mr. Smellfinger?
No, sir. I'm Carlson, Mrs. Schlesinger's butler.
Oh, hello, Mr. Carlson. What is your full name, Mr. Carlson?
It's just Carlson, sir.
Oh, can I call you Jess?
Well, you can if you like, sir, but why would you do that, sir?
Well, it's less formal, you know. Most people don't mind being called by their first name.
I don't have a first name, sir. I told you. My name is just Carlson.
Just. I thought you said Jess Carlson.
No, sir, I said just. My name is just Carlson. My parents were poor and couldn't afford a first name for me, sir. So Carlson's my only name, sir.
Really? I didn't know it cost more for extra names.
Neither did I, sir. But that's what my parents told me. It's possible they simply lacked imagination.
My folks must have gotten my first 2 names on some kind of a clearance sale. Salvador Eugene.
Dreadful, sir. At least they didn't lack imagination.
Yeah, tell me about it. Oh, so you're you're a mononymous person, huh? Yeah, my girlfriend told me about you people.
I'm not mononymous, sir. I'm British, and I don't believe I know your girlfriend, sir.
Oh, I'm very sorry, Carlson. What?
So am I, sir. I'm such as a lovely young lady, sir.
Carlson, we seem to have gotten a bit off track here. Now, may I speak to Mr. Stressbringer?
It's Schlesinger, sir.
Yeah.
Schlesinger.
Okay.
I'm sorry, sir. Mr. Schlesinger is not home at the moment. Might I help you in some way?
Yeah. I'm Detective Ben Scheimer with the police. Now tell me, Carlson, did you serve the dinner at Mr. Smallstinger's house this evening?
It's Schlesinger, sir.
Yeah. Oh.
Yes,
Okay.
I did. Detective, may I ask why?
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure it was you. Tell me this: who actually cooked the dinner?
Why, I did, sir. It's another of my duties. Was anything wrong?
I don't know yet. Tell me, did everyone at the table eat the same food?
Oh, yes, sir. And they ate every bit of it, too. Now, sir, if you'll pardon me, Detective, if there's nothing else, this is my night off, and I
Just one more thing, Carlson. Do you know where Mr. Shedshiner, your boss, is right now?
Well, I believe so, sir. This is his bowling night, and I believe this evening he's at his favorite bowling facility, the Beach Bowl on Estero Boulevard. He might still be there now.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Carlson. I know the place very well. My girlfriend loves bowling there. I drop her off 2 times a week. Goodbye.
Goodbye, sir.
Fada, I'm in luck.
In luck?
Yes, Fada. Mr. Smashfinger has...
Flashinger, darling.
Yes, him, yeah, or he has gone bowling, and the chance to see him alone is right down my alley. Well, I dropped Fade off at our house, and I drove directly to the Beach Bowl to see if Sam Schredensheimer was still there. I wanted to get a hold of him before Bolsonaro got a hold of him. I got to the Beach Bowl and was about to enter when I saw sluice stringer Sam, okay? As he approached the cashier from the lanes, I slipped inside and I sat at the lanes nearest the door, and I watched as Sam checked out.
How'd your games go tonight, Mr. Schlesinger, sir?
Very good, Joe. For an old guy with a touch of arthritis in the hands, I had a 165 average for 7 games.
Wow, that's not bad. Not bad at all.
Thanks, Joe. You know, you sound a whole lot like Louis Armstrong.
Yeah, Jennifer Aniston come in here 2 nights a week. She says I sound a lot like Louis Armstrong, too, but completely different, whatever that means. Well, I'll be seeing you the same time next week, Mr. Schlesinger.
Yes, you sure will, Joe. Good night.
After Sam checked out, I followed him out into the parking lot, and I caught up with him before he got into his car. Mr. Schitzlinger.
Huh? It's Schlesinger.
Oh, sorry. Of course, Mr. Schleppshiner.
It's Schlesinger.
How the heck do you keep that straight? It rhymes with so darn many things. Well, sir, look, I'd like to have a word with you.
Who the hell are you? I ain't joining no church if that's what you want.
No, that's not what I want. Look, my name's Benson, Brick Benson. That name mean anything to you?
Yes, it's a very unusual name. I've never heard of anyone named Benson, Brick Benson before. It's very strange. Weird, in fact. But what do I know? My butler only has one name. Now, if you'll pardon me, Mr. Brick Benson, I'm gonna...
I mean, my name is... What the heck is it with people in my name? Mr. Slashfingers...
Schlesinger.
Yeah, whatever. Look, my name is Brick Benson, not Benson Brick Benson. Now, does that name mean anything to you?
Yeah, sounding more familiar.
Detective Brick Benson, the...
Oh, yes, the ass detective.
It's the ace detective.
I know. Now we're even on the names. Hey, you're Jennifer Anderson's boyfriend, ain't you?
I'm not Jennifer... Oh, fig pluckers. Yeah, that's me.
So are you looking for me?
Well, that's pretty apparent, isn't it? I just said I'd like to have a word with you.
Oh, yes, I should have picked up on that.
Yeah, you'd think, Mr. Slaps. Hey, do you mind if I just call you Sam?
Yeah, please do, or we'll never get through this scene.
Oh, thanks a lot. So, Sam, did you know that Ted Corpse was murdered tonight?
No, I didn't know that. How'd that happen?
You don't seem very upset.
Well, Corpse told me once that he was dying to get into the funeral business. Looks like he did it. Who am I to mourn his success?
Your sense of humor is a little beyond my depth, Sam, but murder isn't. By the way, Corpse had dinner with you at your house earlier this evening, is that correct?
Yes, that's right, he did. So did Chief Bolsonaro of the police, Mr. Bendover, and Harry Arsehole, Corpse's personal secretary. Were they all poisoned too?
Sam, I never said that Ted Corpse was poisoned.
No, you didn't, but you mentioned it was murdered and brought up the fact that he had dinner at my house. It's rather obvious conclusion, don't you think?
Well, maybe it wasn't an obvious conclusion. Maybe it was a definite knowledge of the crime. Look, Sam, you're in a spot here. Corpse was preparing to expose you publicly at the forum. Did you know that?
No, I didn't, but it's possible. My business is a little out of the ordinary. Many people would like to do me and my reputation harm.
And just what is your business, Sam?
And just what business is that of yours?
Well, actually, it's none of my business. But the police are after you right now, and if you're innocent, it's just possible that I might be able to help you.
Hey, you don't think I poisoned the corpse, do you?
No, I think you're too smart to do that.
Thank you. Now I have to
But
get...
wait a minute. Now that I get to thinking about it, this had to be a pretty smart stunt.
Stunt? Stunt? What are you talking about?
Well, 4 men who were part of the televised forum tonight had dinner with you at your home just before the broadcast. At the broadcast, those 4 men drank from the same water pitcher. The water was poisoned, but only 1 man died. Now, that's a pretty good trick, don't you think?
Yes, it is. Can you tell me how it was done, Detective Benson?
Well, I thought maybe you could tell me.
How the hell would I know anything? I wasn't at the forum.
Sam, first of all, did all 4 of those men eat the same food at that dinner?
Identical, yeah. We had cream soup, roast beef, boiled potatoes, some lima beans, and, chocolate mousse for dessert, and coffee. Corpse didn't have any coffee. Is that important?
You know it's not. Who prepared the dinner tonight, Sam?
Carlson, my butler, prepared the dinner. He's a very good cook.
Yes, I talked to Carlson on the phone earlier and confirmed that he prepared the dinner. I understand he has the night off. Will he be home later?
I think so. He has an apartment over the garage. He's usually home by midnight on his night off.
I think I'll go back to see him. Maybe your butler will open the door to the solution of this case.
Okay.
Cuthbert Tweezle works hard and long at his job.
Okay.
As a duck call tester.
Okay.
Yes, for hours on end. Duck call after duck call undergoes Cuthbert's careful scrutiny.
Okay.
Being a duck call tester is occasionally interesting.
Ooh, defective.
But most of the time, it's as pathetically dull as it sounds.
Okay.
So, one day this week, in a rare display of spontaneity, Cuthbert Tweezle escaped. To Las Vegas! Las Vegas! You can be there tomorrow! There are flights every nanosecond, practically. Las Vegas! It's amazing, it's exciting, it's glamorous as heck, and way more fun than working. Hey, why not? Call your travel agent and get your... to Las Vegas.
Okay.
A mental health tip from the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority.
Well, after my little chat with Sam, I headed back home to pick FADA up. We headed off to find Sam's butler, Carlson. I was hoping he'd be able to shed some light on the mysterious poisoning death of Ted Corpse.
Brick darling, this is my idea of doing something completely nuts.
How can you say that, baby?
Oh, it's very easy. Listen, I'll show you. Brick darling, this is my idea of doing something completely nuts. See? Very easy.
Oh, very funny. You're a real Weisenheimer, kiddo. FADA, look, we're on the trail of a killer, and we're heading to what may turn out to be the killer's quarters, right there in yonder garage.
Well, suppose we find the butler. Then what?
Well, then we have to... Shh.
What?
Listen.
What is the matter?
Someone's following us in these bushes.
Well, all right. But I don't hear any.
Yes, I hear footsteps.
I want you to wait right here, baby, and keep out of this. I'll handle this.
Brick?
Baby, I guess I should have said wait here and keep out of this silently. Now be quiet. I'm gonna grab whoever that is. And baby, you know when I grab somebody, they stay grabbed. Earlier, while FADA and I were watching a local television public forum, the speaker, Ted Corpse, fell dead in the television studio just as he was about to make accusations against a Mr. Sam Schlesinger, a powerful political lobbyist. Sam Schlesinger, Harry Arzal, Schlesinger's personal secretary, and Ben Dover, a civic board member, are all under suspicion of murdering Corpse.
Police Chief Accursio Balsneri had attended a dinner earlier in the evening at Schlesinger's home with his suspects and was also scheduled speaker at the forum. A post-mortem test of the corpse's blood showed that he'd been poisoned. A search was made for a man named Carlson, Sam Schlesinger's butler. Carlson had cooked and served the dinner at Schlesinger's house. As Fada and I neared Carlson's garage apartment, we realized that we were being followed, and I jumped on the men. I gotcha.
Get off me! Take that! Get off of me!
Well, friend, that'll hold you a while. How do you like your face getting a massage like that?
Did you get him, Brick?
Got him. And someone wanted exercise. Give me the flashlight, Fada, so I can see what I have here. And what kind of a head I'll have hanging in our trophy room tonight.
Benson, you idiot! Get off of me!
Uh-oh.
Oh, good gracious. It is Chief Balsonari.
Damn right it is. Benson, you maniac, let me up!
Oh, good gracious. Chief Balsonari. Oh, Brick.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chief. I didn't know it was you. Here, let me help you up.
Get your hands off me, Benson. What's a big idea of jumping on me?
Chief, I didn't know it was you. What was the idea of following us?
Well, I didn't know it was you either. I just saw two figures.
One of the figures was mine. The good one.
Fada, you're not helping.
Well, it is true.
Cut it out, the both of you. Now, what are you two up to, Benson? I told you to stay out of this.
Who? Us?
No, the rabbit under your hat.
Brick, darling, do you have a rabbit under your hat?
What? No, of course I don't have a rabbit under my hat. Look, we're just out for a stroll, Chief. Right, Fada?
If you say so.
Yeah, I know what you're up to. Me too. Only I took my stroll first. I got to this garage 20 minutes ago. Nobody answered the door at Schlesinger's house, so I thought I'd try here.
Was there anybody in the garage, Chief?
Nobody to speak of. Just a dead body.
I think that would be nobody to speak to.
Fada.
Well, I am just saying. Was it Carlson the butler?
Yeah, he was kind of knifed in the back. I'd give a lot to know why.
Well, I could tell you.
Well, I don't want to know that bad. Come on, let's get into Schlesinger's house and wait for him to come home.
I saw him leaving the bowling alley earlier. He should have been home by now.
Well, I tried the doors, but nobody answered.
Well, all good policemen have skeleton keys, don't they, Chief?
Yeah, I got something better. I have you. Can you open that back door, Benson?
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. But based on past performances, the odds are in my favor, I'd say.
Yeah, I bet they are. Well, there it is. Go to work at it.
Well, okay, Chief, but this is awfully illegal, you know.
Yeah, but murder's a little bit more illegal, last I heard anyway. Well, how's it going, Benson? We ain't got all dead blamed night, if that's what you're thinking.
No, I'm thinking this is a piece of cake. There, the door's unlocked.
Yeah? Well, what are you waiting for? An Academy Award? Open it up.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh. Gas, Benson. I smell gas.
Does it smell like vanilla cookies?
No, it stinks like propane.
Then it was not me.
Fada, stay back out of the way. There's a chance of an explosion from the gas. Gee, put your handkerchief over your nose and come on.
Okay, I'm with you.
Chief, quick, break that window.
Yeah, well, put your light on the damn thing so I can see what I'm doing.
Right over here, Chief. Hey, look. There's a body on the floor over there. It's Sam Shitslinger.
Sam who?
Sorry, I mean Sam Swiss Swinger, or whatever it is. Shitslinger just fits better.
Oh, hey, yeah, kinda does, doesn't it? Just like old hairy asshole. Well, that makes the third one. First corpse, then Carlson the butler, now Shitslinger himself. I figure he must have killed the first two and then committed suicide. Well, that wraps this case up.
Yeah, maybe, Chief. Hey, Chief, come over here quick.
Now what is it, Sherlock?
Oh, nothing. Nothing that you'd be interested in, except that Mr. Schitzling...
Come on, Benson, it's Schlesinger.
I know. It just keeps coming out that way. Chief, he isn't dead. Look, looks like we broke in here just in time.
What? What do you mean he isn't dead?
That would mean he is alive, Chief. Or, possibly, laying down in a manner in which someone would presume he is dead.
Is she always like this, Benson?
Yeah, pretty much. But she is right. He's not dead, and in this case, it means the exact opposite of, he's dead, Chief.
Well, up you two. He's got to be dead. This room is loaded with gas from the kitchen range.
Well, it's not too loaded. Whoever did this might have wanted it to look like a suicide, but forgot to stuff the cracks into the doors, and enough air got in to keep him alive, and we broke in just in time to save Slepschwapper.
What is it? Schitzlanger. Damn, now you got me doing it.
Brick, Chief. Look at this bump on the back of Schitzlinger's head.
FADA, it's Schlesinger.
I know, but I like Schitzlinger much better.
He must have got that bump on his head when the gas hit him and he fell off that chair.
Or he could have gotten it when somebody hit him on the head and turned on the gas and left him here to die.
That's what you think, and I don't care what you think if that's what you think I'm thinking. 'Cause it's clear as crystal to me. Now open and shut, all right? As soon as he comes to, I'm taking him to headquarters and booking him for murder.
Well, go ahead, but get an apology ready. You're gonna need it when it turns out that Schlesinger is innocent. Hey, I said it right.
Coming soon from LCZ Productions. The Many Loves of Don Diego. The Romantic Spaniard. Follow Don Diego as he traverses Lee County, Florida in his relentless pursuit of love. The following preview is rated R. It contains some adult material. Parents are urged to learn more about the show before allowing their young children, or daughters below the age of 18 to listen.
My darling, I'm leaving you this telephone message to let you know I have once again found my mind wandering to thoughts of you, and I am reminiscing of the hours we spent together last weekend, locked in love's passionate embrace. Well, not hours, but minutes. Wonderful, romantic minutes. 2 minutes to be exact. But, my darling, 2 minutes with you is like an eternity. Perhaps I could have said that better. I don't know about you, but 2 minutes is, to me, completely satisfying. I mean to say that it would take an hour or maybe more with any other woman to equal just 2 minutes with you. Perhaps we should not linger on the insignificance of moments. Time cannot accurately measure ecstasy. Suffice it to say that I am anxious to rush to your side, to hold you in my arms once again. This evening at 6 o'clock would be good. I have a group sex edition meeting at 6:10 just up the street from your house. There should be plenty of time to hold you, to kiss you, to whisper the sweet nothings into your ear. That will take us to about 6:05, then to make the mad, passionate love. Yes, that will leave me 3 minutes to make it to the meeting. Please, text me back quickly, my love, for I am about to have cocktails at the Naked Pussycat Lounge. Reception in there is very bad. Love forever to you, my darling. I am eternally yours, and anxious to be in your arms once again. Diego.
Brick, darling,
Just keep driving, baby. It doesn't matter where we go as long as I have the time to think.
Do you have time to think out loud? We are a team, you know.
Sure we are. The best. I'm sorry, baby. Fada, do you think darn that name.
It's okay, darling. It's just you and me, so let's just go with Schlitzlinger.
Let's just do Sam, and we don't want to lose our family-friendly rating.
We probably lost that somewhere around the second episode.
Yeah, probably. Anywho, do you think Sam would be clever enough to fake an attack on himself, hoping to throw us off the track?
What could he hope to gain, darling?
Well, he could hope to throw suspicion on somebody else.
You mean someone like Bendover? The member of the city finance board?
Yeah, or Harry Arzo, Corpus's secretary.
How about Chief Bolsonaro?
Bolsonaro's a horse's patoot, but I can't figure a motive for him.
A horse's patoot? That is funny. So if it was Sam Schlitzlinger, he figured you'd break in time to save him and we would be off on a wild goose chase. Wild goose chase is an idiom for...
I know the idiom, baby, but that strategy would be very risky. Another thing that bothers me is Corpus's poisoning. Bolsonaro told us that the crime scene lab found poison in the water that everybody on the forum drank. Yet it affected only Corpus. Now, how can that be?
Well, I do not know. Would finding a motive help you, Brick?
No, not in this case, Fada. Everybody but Bolsonaro had a motive.
Is it not always that way in mystery stories, darling?
Invariably, but the mystery stories generally wind up with a solution. I'd like to know what this one is.
You will find it, darling. I know you will. You always do. You are, after all, Brick Benson, the ace detective.
Hey, that line could be right out of some mystery story.
Maybe somebody will write a mystery story about you. And me, of course.
If they did, they'd make $1 million. Well, let's get to work, partners. Suppose you drive me to Bendover's house. And as the old dog said when he went flea hunting, we're gonna start from scratch. A short time later, Fada and I arrived at the home of Bendover, a member of the city finance board. When we arrived, we found 2 cars in the driveway and the front door of the house standing slightly ajar. We could hear the voices of 2 men inside engaged in an unfriendly conversation. We listened in for a moment when suddenly the unfriendly conversation turned into violence. Hold on a minute, Fada. Let's see what they have to say.
Okay. Good idea, darling. Would that be an actual minute, or...
Metaphorical. Let's get a little closer. I can't hear.
If there's anything else further I'd like to say to you, asshole.
It's arso, not asshole.
Says you. And I'm certainly nothing further I care to hear from you. Now get the hell out of my house.
Not so fast, Dover. I happen to be very fond of Mr. Corpse.
Well, that's very admirable of you, asshole. Have a good day. Now get the hell out of my house.
Dover, you had the opportunity to poison that drinking water at the television studio tonight and reason enough to want Mr. Corpse dead.
So did you, for that matter.
You're crazy, Dover. What possible reason would I have?
Well, to get Corpse's job, of course. And lo and behold, looky here. You got it now, and maybe you better leave before I start putting 2 and 2 together and go have a little chat with Chief Bolsonaro or that ace detective guy and his girlfriend Jennifer Aniston.
Is she really Jennifer Aniston? Oh, I thought she looked familiar.
I don't know. Everybody says she is, but she's going by a different name now because she's dating that detective guy, and it hurts her reputation worse than when she dated Jon Stewart.
What? Oh my goodness. She dated Jon Stewart?
Brick, darling.
Oh,
I do not believe Jennifer Aniston actually dated Jon Stewart.
Shh, be quiet.
Why in the world would she... Hey, don't try to change the subject, Dover. Are you accusing me of killing Mr. Corpse, the man who gave me the only chance I ever had, and let me borrow his Judy Garland and his Barbara Streisand albums anytime I wanted? Why, I could kill you for that. First, I'm gonna stick you in the eye.
Ow!
Ow!
slimy little squirrely guy. Ow!
Good Lord, Fada, we gotta stop this.
Get off me!
Stop! Stop it, asshole! Take your hands off him! Take your hands off him!
It's arsehole, not asshole.
Sorry, I'm having trouble with names that sound close to curse words tonight.
What do you want here, Detective Benson?
Well, I want Dover alive, for one thing.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta have this squirrely little jerk arrested, Benson.
Oh, gee.
He poked me in the eye like some little girly man, and he choked me. He tried to kill me just now, and he damn near put my eye out with his little girly finger.
Oh, boo-hoo, you're such a baby.
Yeah, I noticed that. I saw it, and it gave me an idea. And all I have to do is put my idea into execution. And the both of you had better hope it's not your execution that I'm talking about. Meanwhile, at police headquarters, Chief Balzaneri is about to give Sam Schlesinger, or whatever his name is, the 3rd degree.
Chief, what's going on here? What's the big idea dragging me in here like this?
Quit your whining, Schlesinger, and sit down.
Hey, not so rough. Hey, what's with the lights?
Gee. Are the lights hurting your eyes, Schlesinger? Well, boo-hoo.
That's just too damn bad. Well, this ain't some grade school principal's office where you're gonna get a smack on your hand and get a note sent home to your mama with a frowny face sticker on it, if that's what you're thinking. It's a detective interrogation room, and I'm the head dick around here. So go on and talk before I turn the heat up. There isn't anything I can tell you more than what I've already told you. I know nothing about how Mr. Corbs or my butler Carlson were killed. And I don't know who tried to kill me and make it look like I committed suicide. Schlesinger, I'm gonna... Oh, damn phone. I'm gonna... confess, Schlesinger, and I'll put in a good... put in a good word with the state attorney. Damn. For the love of Pete.
Hold on, Schlesinger.
Maybe you'll just get life and not death.
Hello?
Yeah? What is it? Oh, Benson, wonderful. Now that's pretty much puts the cherry on the top of my day. What? Well, I'm right in the middle of extracting a confession from Sam Schlesinger and... What? What do you want? You want me to do what? Are you kidding me? Well, of course I won't, yeah. Of course I won't. Yeah, sure, I want to solve this case, and I'm right in the middle of getting... What? And you think that's the way to do it, huh? Oh, okay. What can I lose except a couple of hours and my career? This better work, Benson, or I'm gonna run you out of Florida. Yeah, right away. Yeah, I'm doing it. Okay. Yeah, 8 o'clock tonight is just fine. Yeah. This better not be a waste of my time. Bye. Well, Schlesinger.
Yeah?
Guess what?
What?
You're gonna have another dinner party at your home again tonight. And then afterwards, the 3 remaining members of the forum panel are going to the television studio, just like we did last night. Only you'll be with us this time.
This is ridiculous, Chief. What's the reason for all this?
Well, it's Benson's bright idea, Schlesinger. He says we're gonna make the murderer show his hand so that we can look at his face. You just cool your heels here for a little while I make a few arrangements.
I threw together my little plan to uncover the murderer of Ted Korbes rather hastily, but I figured it would have a good chance of success. Well, maybe good was a bit optimistic way to describe it. Closer to 40% may have been more realistic. My plan required the help from Chief Balzanari, and I was a little surprised that he went along with the plan because it was a bit unorthodox and rather risky. When FADA and I arrived at the TV studio, all the chess players had showed up on my chessboard at 8 o'clock p.m. Before entering the studio, Chief Balzanari and I went over the plan one last time, and my little fishing expedition was on. I was just hoping that the big fish would be biting. Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Thank you, thank you. Now, as you know, Chief Balzanari and I have arranged a little reenactment of yesterday's events surrounding the murder of Mr. Ted Korbes. Now, after having the exact same dinner that was served last night, we've all returned to the television studio to reenact the final moments leading up to Ted Korbes' murder. The only difference tonight is that Mr. Sam here has joined our group.
Well, this farce is a little late in getting started, isn't it? You all have other things to do, Detective Benson.
Now, this is ridiculous, Benson.
Well, maybe it is late in getting started, Mr. Dover, but I think you'll see that it isn't ridiculous. Mr. Sam, hopefully the ending will be well worth it.
Come on, Benson. Let's just get show on the road. We're all waiting with bated breath.
Almost, Chief. First, a roll call. Chief Balzanari.
Present and accounted for. Now what should I do? Take a bow?
Not until this case is solved, Chief. Next, Harry Arshold, personal secretary to the late Ted Korbes.
Present, right here. And what's this all about, Detective Benson?
You'll see, Mr. Arshold. Be patient. Mr. Ben Dover, member of the City Finance Council.
I'm right here, Detective Benson. Do I get a good attendance pin or something?
Sorry, Mr. Dover. Our budget doesn't allow for that. But there might be a few get-out-of-jail-free cards. Next, Mr. Sam Slider.
It's Schlesinger. Jeez, oh, Pete.
Yes, and Sam there. Holding no office, but packing a lot of weight.
Yeah. Let's get on with it.
And last, but certainly not least, yours truly, Detective Brick Benson, ace detective.
Yeah, whoopee.
I'll be filling in for the dearly departed Mr. Ted Korbes. Now, it's very hot in the studio under these lights, just like it was last night. Gentlemen, we have right here this nice pitcher of ice water, so we'll all be able to have a drink. But first, I'm going to improve the taste a little. May I please have the small bottle I asked you for, Chief?
Yeah, here you are. Now, let's get on with this thing, Benson. This ain't my idea of entertainment, if that's what you're thinking.
I'm not thinking that, I assure you, Chief. We're almost done. Gentlemen, there's poison in this little bottle. It's the same poison the lab boys found in the water that killed Mr. Korbes last night. Now, I'm going to pour it into the water. And now, I'm going to drink a glass of water from the pitcher. There. Now, here's a glass of water for you, Dover. One for you, Mr. Sam. And one for you, Mr. Arshold. And lastly, for you, Chief.
Yeah, great. Are you crazy? He's crazy. We can't drink poison water. Why isn't even sparkling mineral water? What kind of crazy dog and pony show is this, Benson? Do you really expect us to drink poison water?
Why, yes. In fact, I do, Mr. Shoeshine.
It's Schlesinger, for heaven's sake. Schlesinger.
Yes, darn it. Sorry. Sam, now go on. Drink it, Mr. Arsehole, with everyone else. Everyone drinks at the same time, you hear? Again, on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
No, I won't do it. It's murder, I tell you. It'll kill us all. He's going crazy, I tell you.
Well, I just drank it, Mr. Dover. Remember?
Yeah, sure. You drank it, but you took the antidote at dinner. You put it in the coffee. He drank the coffee. He didn't serve coffee to any other rest of us. He's crazy, I tell you. He's trying to murder us all. Go ahead, go ahead. You see. I'm getting out of here. I won't drink that water.
Somebody grab Dover. He's a murderer.
I got him, Brick Darling.
Holy shit, PEFLINGER. I've never seen anything like that before. Why, you tossed him like a bag of Cheetos Puffs, and I've seen a lot of shit in my time.
Officer Smythe, take him down to the station and book him for murder. Oh my goodness, how did she do that? Why, she's just like Wonder Woman.
She must do steroids. No steroids. Well, she does do Pilates 3 times a week.
Brick insisted that I take Kung Fu lessons. But I just watched Enter the Dragon on Netflix and I got the gist of it.
Yeah. She's a visual learner. Well, Chief, you can take that bow now. The case is closed. My little plan came together just fine.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but your harebrained plan panned out.
Why, Chief, is that a compliment?
What? No, it ain't a compliment. I said it was a harebrained plan.
But
what?
But it worked.
But it might not have worked because it's a harebrained plan.
Did you have a plan?
Yeah, I planned to get Schlesinger to confess.
But he didn't commit the murder.
Where I come from, a confession is a confession.
Well, that sounds like a harebrained plan to me.
It's not a harebrained plan. It's old school law enforcement.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
It is.
It is too.
Not.
Sure is.
It's not, I tell you.
Ha ha! I got you to say it's not old school law enforcement.
But no, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Didn't.
He definitely did.
Hi there, friends and neighbors. Friendly Frank Fickdickle here, entrepreneur extraordinaire and spokesperson for the Har Realty and Construction Company of Fort Myers, Florida. Friends, Har Construction is the #1 family-operated real estate and home construction company in the Fort Myers and Naples area. They've been doing business since 1975. They are also the largest home building company in Southwest Florida. They've been outbuilding all other companies by 2 to 1. That means that in your very own neighborhood, chances are that every other house is a Har house, and because they own over 22,000 acres of vacant lots in the Fort Myers-Naples area, they have been providing the community with beautiful, inexpensive Har lots for over 34 years. When you purchase a quality Har lot, the Hars will clean and manicure it and even throw in a pesticide treatment. So, if you are interested in a clean Har lot and or investing in a Har house, call them Hars at 1-800-HAR-LOT and talk to them. And because they are a family-operated business, you are guaranteed to talk to Grandma Martha, Sister Betty Jean, or Aunt Betty Lou. No automated calls there. You will speak directly to a friendly, professional Har who can satisfy your needs. Like Grandma Har says, when you need a Har, here we are. Yes, sirree, friends and neighbors, it is their goal to make sure that everyone who wants one can have their very own Har house, especially designed for their hand-picked Har lot. You can also take advantage of the current economic crisis. Har Realty and Construction has several foreclosed Har houses and 300 foreclosed Har lots just waiting to be picked up cheap. Your children will be able to boast, I grew up in a Har house.
Later that evening, well, I should say early in the morning, seeing we got back home at 1:20 a.m., Fada and I and little Doodle Dog cuddled up on the couch with a couple of cold FADA Diet Colas, a nice woodwick walnut and maple candle burning, and some soft romantic saxophone music by David Renza from BethlehemStudios.com playing in the background. How's that for product placement? Anywho, we were discussing the evening's adventure, another case solved by yours truly. Of course, Chief Balzanari did take his bows and claim credit for the arrest, and of course gave no credit to Ace Detective's private investigations. But everyone know the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Well, darling, I am listening. Little Doodle Dog is listening too.
And I, my loved ones, am gloating. Where shall I begin?
Begin with the reason why Dover killed Ted Corpse. And what happens now to Sam Schlesinger, the sleazy political lobbyist?
Well, Bolsonaro's investigating all of Sledfinger's...
Schlesinger's.
Yeah, Schlesinger.
Oh, good heavens. Schlesinger's.
Yes, darn. That guy, yes. Look, the chief's looking at that guy's dealings with Ben Dover. Now, I'm certain indictments are forthcoming for a number of charges, and as for the reason Dover killed Corpse, Carlson the butler, and attempted to kill Schleppenschroeder...
Schlesinger.
Yes, that guy. From now on, tell you what, you just say the name when I point at you, okay?
Okay.
Good. Okay, now, as to why he killed the others, well, that's simple. Corpse was going to accuse
Schlesinger
of corruption and fraud, so
Schlesinger
had to have a partner in the city job. That partner was Dover. So if Corpse named FADA?
Huh?
I just pointed at you.
Oh. Sorry, darling. I was calculating pi to 400 digits. Point again. Schlesinger.
Thanks. Yeah, that guy would pass the buck to Dover. Catch on?
Yes. I do catch on very quickly, darling. Remember, I have a mind that is a computer.
Wow, that pointing maneuver worked really good. Wish I'd thought of that earlier.
Oh. And I know why Carlson the butler was killed too. Dover bribed Carlson to get him to put the antidote in the coffee he served at the dinner. Later, Dover killed Carlson to keep him from talking. This time this is one of those murder mysteries where the butler did not do it.
Nice going, baby. Dover knew Corpse did not drink coffee. He only drank milk. And so he had Carlson put the antidote in the coffee. And at the reenactment, Dover believed I put the antidote in my coffee before I drank the water at the TV station. He then panicked and spilled the beans on himself and then ran. That gave him away. Unfortunately for him, he ran directly into you.
It was funny when you told them I could do that to Dover because I take Pilates 3 times a week.
Yeah, Tony told me the chief told him tonight that he's going to require all officers to attend Pilates classes now as part of their continuing police training program. He thinks Pilates is a martial art.
Anyway, Dover knocked Schlesinger out and tried to kill him with gas at his house. He tried to make it look like a suicide so that Schlesinger would be suspected and that would put an end to the investigation. How am I doing, darling?
Oh, you're doing great, sweetheart. You're great in every way.
Of course I am. But I still don't replace a horse, huh? Well, I think you were wonderful too, except for taking a chance on drinking that water you had poisoned.
Oh, don't be silly. I didn't put any poison in that water. I wouldn't do something as reckless as that.
What?
It was just more water I added. That's all. Pretty tricky, huh?
Yes, darling. You are very tricky. And right now I am thirsty. So, I will pour myself a little water.
I do all the talking and you get thirsty. Is that what we would call a close friendship?
Wait a minute, darling. My throat is very dry. I'll answer that when I am through drinking.
Okay.
Ah. Now, what was it you?
So anyway...
Oh.
What's the matter?
Brick.
What?
Brick. Oh, Brick, my throat.
What?
Oh. My throat.
What's the matter?
Brick. I'm falling.
It's all right, baby. I'm holding you. What is it? What's the matter?
Well, with you holding me, nothing is the matter. I am a little tricky too, darling. Am I not?
Yeah. You got me. Yeah, you're tricky. But I'm trickier than you.
Oh, no, you are not. I'm much trickier than you.
Hey, I'm known far and wide for my trickiness.
Well, I am known farther and wider for my trickiness.
I am known as the master of trickiness.
I am known as the queen of trickiness.
I am the king of trickiness.
That's nothing. I am known as the trickiest person in the whole solar system.
Well, I'm the trickiest in the galaxy.
I am the trickiest person in the universe.
That's pretty tricky.